Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, my name's Sam and you're watching my channel Sew That Sparkle with Sam, and today is my Friday sews, but it just happens to be Saturday. So I fully intended to do a sew a day with me on Thursday, and I actually filmed the first part of it. And when I'd got up on a very rainy morning and taken Simon into work, and then the plan was that I was going to come home, jump in the shower, do some sewing and take you along with me. And the day just kind of got away with me, so I just didn't have a chance. So yesterday I was working, so today is Saturday, so you have got me today. Now I do apologise, I have got a bit of a husky voice. I feel perfectly well. I've just got a bit of a sore throat at the moment and a bit of a husky voice. There does seem to be something going round. Not quite sure what it is, but apologies if it's harder to hear me than usual. And don't worry about me, I am fine, I am feeling well. So what's been happening this week? I left you last week on a bit of a downer with my pogo nip disaster, and I bring good news. My pogo nip is finished. I have got a couple of finishing touches to do with it, but it is essentially all constructed and all finished. I'm going to leave it there, whether I'm happy with it, whether I'm not happy with it, what's gone on, because I am going to do that. I'm going to do a separate bit of my pogo nip in my makes video, which will be coming out either at the end of February. In fact, no, it won't be. It'll be the beginning of March, because I need to wait till the end of February to do the reveal. And yeah, so you'll find out more about that then. Today I am wearing, before I forget, I got this lovely remnant. Let me stand up so you can have a little look. I got this lovely remnant of ribbed knit from First for Fabrics. This came in my box with my kits. When I bought one of the kits for a gift for a friend, yeah, I managed to get this little remnant, cheap as chips, and I managed to get a Freya top out of it just. So I think the remnant was 86 centimetres, and I managed to get a Freya top just with the regular neck. I did have to do a bit of jiggery pokery on the sleeves. I don't know whether you can see here, but can you see there's kind of like I've had to do like a faux cuff to get the length in the sleeve that I needed, but I did the same on both sides, and actually I quite like that. If I hadn't told you that I had to do that because of the fabric requirements, it is a bit of a design feature, and I do like the long cuffs. I've actually folded it under, but when I go out on a walk I will kind of fold it out, so it's, yeah, I like my sleeves to be a little bit longer. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing. So today is my Friday sews, and I just need to say thank you, a big thank you to Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room for allowing us, all of us sewing vloggers, to have a hashtag that kind of brings us all together. And it's definitely the way that I have found a lot of other sewing vloggers. And thank you guys. This week I've had so many messages about from my Friday sews, but also from my 7 days of me made. I tried something a bit new and different, and you obviously really liked it, so thank you so much for all your lovely comments. I really appreciated that. Garment sewing wise this week, apart from the pogo nip, I haven't done a great deal. I've done lots of cutting out and prepping. My Think Pink subscription box came earlier today. I haven't even looked at it yet, which is very good willpower for Sam, because I haven't made the last month's fabric up yet. And in my defence, it has come rather quickly, so you know, I will just defer myself in that. But I have got it all pinned, ready to cut, and I've decided on the chalk and notch fringe dress because it's one of my options, hopefully, that I'm going to wear to the Stitch Festival, if the weather allows, because I've got things that I can wear with it, and hopefully if that comes together nicely, that's one of the options for that. So that is all pinned, ready to cut out, but not sewn. But I don't think, I've not made it before, so you never know, but I don't think it will take too long to get that together. So yeah, so I've done that this week. And then the last thing, there's 2 things left on my February plans. One is the Stella joggers, and the other one is the Frankie trousers. The Stella joggers I've cut out this week already to sew, and I've actually made a decision, and it's made me feel really good about myself that I've made a decision, because I'm just not worrying about it now. I think when you make plans, you kind of feel that you've made a commitment to someone, and I've just said to myself, do you know what, Sam? No, the Frankie trousers, you're not ready to make them yet, because I've still got quite a few things I need to do to the pattern before I'm ready to make them, and I don't want to rush it. I don't want to go, oh, let me get them done in this week because I want to get them done before February, because I just don't want to rush them. So they are going to be pushed to March, and that's fine. They're a spring trouser, they're a spring summer trouser pattern, so if they don't get made up until March, that is not the end of the world, and I'm not going to worry about it. But hopefully the Stella joggers will be finished this week. I've not made them before either, but I've made other jogging bottoms, and they don't tend to take me that long to get together, so that should be fine. So what have I been doing this week? I've been on a bit of a bag making journey this week. I've had a great time. I will go into all of my bags in much more detail when I do my makes video, because I've decided that for this month I've not got as many garments as I had last month, so I will do my garments and my bags together, and I hope that's of interest to you. But I will show you quickly what I've been up to. So the first bag that I've been making this week is this gorgeous thing that I got from my kit from First for Fabrics, and it's the crescent tote from Noodlehead. It says it's a mini tote, and I guess it's a handbag rather than a shopping bag, but mini is not how I would describe it. I mean, just showing you against my head, I've got a big head, you know, it's not a mini tote. It's got a lovely feature of this front pocket, which I really love, and I popped a little one-of-a-kind label on there. Now, this isn't part of the pattern, but one thing that I like to do to bags is use these little magnetic clasps, because I find it's just a little bit of added security. But I have put the inner zip pocket in. I've just got some fabric in there so it stands up nicely. So yeah, that was from First for Fabric kit that was put together for me by the lovely Tamlin, sewn on the Tyne. And yeah, I've got so many more of these bags planned in so many different types of fabric. I have, as I said, I'll go into more details of it in my plans video, but if you are thinking of buying that pattern, I would say go for it, because I've had so much fun and it was such an enjoyable sew. So yeah, so that's that one. The other one that I've been making up this week is this lovely, circle bag from the Sewing Box. As you can see, it's got nice long straps, and it kind of finishes at my hip, so it's a bit like a hip flask kind of bag. Now this one I did talk about briefly last week, because I said I had to email them because I thought something was missing from the kit, and it was. So when I was making it up, I noticed that in the construction of it, you make it, and the inside, can you see the seams are, you can see them, and you bind them to finish it. And I was thinking, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I've made bias binding before, but you get all of the fabrics that you need for the kit, and there wasn't any extra. There wasn't an extra fat quarter to make some bias binding. So I was thinking, oh, I don't really know how I'm going to finish it. I had a look on the instructions, I had a look in the kit, and then I realised that you're supposed to get some bias binding, and that wasn't in my box. So I gave them a quick email. They were absolutely lovely. They were like, so sorry, Sam, we're supposed to be in the kit, we'll send it to you. And they did. And it has arrived. I think it arrived yesterday, but I just haven't got round to binding it. But I just couldn't wait to get it finished anyway. Now you are supposed to, there is a little bit of binding that you're supposed to do first before you finish it all, but I'm not giving this bag away. It's for me. I'm the only person that's going to see inside, and I'm quite happy with it. So I just thought I was a bit different because I've got another round bag that I use a lot in the summer. I don't know why, it just seems like quite nice in the summer, and so I thought, oh, I can have my winter round bag as well as my summer round bag. The only thing I would say about the pattern in this is that I think they've either given me hardware that is too big for the job, or their instructions, the pattern for the straps is not correct, because as you can see, really this strap should be wider for this hardware, or the hardware should be a bit smaller, but that's a very small thing. And to be honest, I could probably take it apart and change that hardware if I really wanted to, but I'm fine with it. So yeah, so that's that one. And then I've made a third bag this week. Really been on the bags this week, and this one I'm really chuffed with. This one's actually for a gift, so if this is for you, then look away now. Don't think they're watching, so it'll be fine. And it is a fold over rucksack. I'll pop a picture up because it's really hard to see this in its kind of full glory, but as you can see, that's how it kind of does up. I'll do it up, and then it's got, on this side you can just pull it like this to make it shorter and longer, and the same on here. You can adjust these straps, and then on the back it's got a little piped pocket that's got a nice big pocket inside, and then on the front, can you see there's this little band here, and I've put a little handmade label on there. Now this pattern is from Always Knitting and Sewing, and it's from the Knit It, Stitch It, Share It hub on the Always Knitting and Sewing website, which is a paid for subscription. It's got hundreds and hundreds of sewing projects, and at certain times of the year you can get a subscription for £1. So it's, you know, it's very good value for money. I love it. I use it a lot. As I said, it's the backpack is on there. It's got a full couple of hours tutorial. It's got a PDF with all of the measurements on. It's an absolutely fabulous pattern. However, and I've made it before. I made it probably 4 times, 5 times before. I've made it for gifts before. But in the doing of the do, I made a mistake. So when you make the back panel, which I did here, you make the back panel and then you put the little zippy pocket in first, and then this is the entire back panel. So you just think, well, that's all right. What's wrong with that, Sam? Absolutely nothing, apart from the fact that you're supposed to put it 5 inches from the bottom, and I put it 5 centimetres from the bottom because I'm an idiot. I don't know what I was doing. I was reading and I just read it as 5 centimetres and it was 5 inches, and of course then that just didn't work because it wasn't going to work. So I've got this panel and I'm really loath to throw it away because there's nothing wrong with it. I've popped this pocket in lovely, the zip works fine, the panel works fine. So what I've decided to do is I'm just going to make the most of it. So I'm going to kind of fold it in half like this. Obviously, you know, I'm going to turn it the other way around, but I'm going to make myself a laptop sleeve because this is the perfect size for my laptop. And then obviously I might put a little bit of quilting in the lining and then line it. I may, if I've got room in the top, I may put a little popper in the top, but that depends when I've turned it down. But yeah, I'm not going to waste it because, you know, out of mistakes, you know, can make something beautiful. But yeah, I did feel a bit silly. It was just one of those things. But hey ho, never mind. And the fabric for that I bought from Dalston Mills. I used to buy fabric, canvas bag making fabric from Dalston Mills quite a lot. And I don't know why I haven't gone back. And then I got an email and I have to say their canvas fabric is really, really good quality. It always sews up really nicely. And I had a little bit of this bit left over and I made myself a little pouch. And it's just lovely. It's just such really good kind of quality canvas, and it's great for this kind of thing. So so yeah, so that's what I've been up to this week. Got quite a nice weekend planned. I've had quite a nice me day today, you know, just getting things done that I want to get done. Simon will be home later tonight and we'll just have a chill. So this week, last week I left you that I've been watching One Day and been doing some hand sewing of some little felt bunnies. I will put a picture of the ones that I've made because I've made quite a few and I've just got a couple here to show you. So this one is my little stargazer and he's got a little scarf on and he's got a telescope and he's got a star. And then I've just kind of done some designs on there. And I thought he was quite cute. And then I've made my little bunny birthday bunny with holding a little gift. And I thought that was quite cute. And as I said, I've made some more. So we finished One Day and I cried. The last episode, I just cried for 20 minutes. I absolutely sobbed. It was actually like good, you know, like sometimes you need a good old sob. You need to, you know, and it felt really good. It was, you know, obviously it was very sad, but it felt really good. So yeah. And thank you to you lovely viewers. Somebody, and I'm really, really sorry, but I can't remember who it was, had said to me, oh, have you watched the Lazarus Project? And it was on our watch list to watch, but we'd kind of just forgotten about it. So I mentioned it to Simon and he said, oh yeah, let's start that. So we've been starting that this week and I'm carrying on with my bunnies. And I have to say I've got less bunnies done on the first couple of episodes because you do have to concentrate a bit on that one. But thank you for that because yeah, I think I'm really going to really enjoy that. And I know it won't be long before we're on season 2 because we're just blasting through them. So yeah, so that's basically all I've been up to this week. My plans for next week is to obviously get the finishing touches of my pogo nip jumper so that can be ready for the pogo nip party. And then it's plan then, because I need to plan all of my So Frugal make some plans. I need to plan for my March makes. I need to plan for Stitch Festival. Oh, and please, if you are going to the Stitch Festival or if you are going to the Sew Yellow for Endo event, I am going to both of those things. I will be in London for the Thursday, Friday, Saturday and some of Sunday. So if you fancy meeting up, then please let me know. And if you're just there, say hi, wave and sparkle. And if, you know, and if I don't wave back, come and poke me or something. Hey, because you know what? I'm a bit blind. I don't always see very well. And I'm sometimes just, you know, get a bit distracted by fabric. So yeah. But no, I'm really looking forward to that. I think March is going to be a good month for me. So that would be really good fun. So yeah, so that's it really for this week. Sewing plans wise, I don't really know. I'm not going to commit myself to anything other than just finishing off my Stella joggers, because we've got other bits and pieces that we need to get done this weekend and this week. So I'm not going to give myself too many jobs to do. I think that is sensible. Right, my voice has held up for as long as it can. It's singing out for a cup of tea now, so I will love you and leave you. Don't forget to sparkle. Have a lovely weekend. I hope you get lots of time for sewing. Take care. Bye for now.